Today, today we're going to talk about the different types of accounts you can open. Um, so when you make money, either you're going to get a check or you're going to get it deposited into um, your accounts or your like direct deposit. So whether if you get a check, if you have a direct deposit, you already have a bank account. But if you get a check, you're gonna have to deposit it somewhere in order to, make use of it. So, um, today we're gonna talk about the different types of accounts you can have. And I'm at a Citibank website, but most of the banks have the same options. So let's go to banking. So the first type of account you can have is a checking account. That's what people usually have. Um, Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So they have different levels of checking accounts based on what, like how much money, usually, I'll just put this in here. It's usually based on how much money you have in the bank. And you get certain benefits. So, so for Citibank, you have basic banking, uh, I don't know, account access package and the Citibank account package. Um, so usually, you know, you really only need a basic banking package. Um, Now, when you open up a bank account, you'll get checks. Um, so you can write checks, and you'll get a debit card. So usually these accounts, like you see these fees, right? So $12 monthly service fee. That means every month they'll charge you $12 to have an account there. But if you do certain things, then you can have this account for free. So one of the things if you is if you make uh, one, I don't know what an enhanced, what is enhanced direct deposit. So let's see, five. Uh, Basically, if you have a job or you get a government check from anywhere, if you have a direct deposit, if you have that basically sent to your checking account every month, then you don't have to pay the monthly service fee. Or if you have a balance, average balance of $1,500. So if you don't have either one of those, then you're just gonna have to. You're gonna get charged $12. And so with that, you'll just get a debit card and checks, and you'll be able to deposit money. You'll have online access. You can pay bills. You can do um, you can send money different place, one place to it, like one account. Like if you have a savings account or you have a account at another bank or whatever, you can transfer money between the two. When you have more money, you can I guess I guess this is the Citibank package, but this is not for if you have if you save, let's say, but if you average more than 10,000 in the bank, then you know you can you can get the Citibank account package where I guess you get no city fees, no fees at uh, non branch ATMs. Where and that just means like if you have a Citibank account, but you need to get some money out and you're close to a Bank of America, you can go to the Bank of America ATM and still get the money, and they won't charge you a fee. Which usually when you don't go to Citibank or when you don't go to the bank that you bank at, when you don't go to their ATM, you get charged a fee. Usually it's like 350 or something like that, $3.50. But if you average more than 10,000 in this particular account, then you don't get fees. Um, it's $25 if you don't have 10,000 in average monthly balance. And I guess um, you get access to retirement and investment accounts where you can like start a like 401k or a IRA, Roth IRA, or um, I'm pretty sure it's it's a brokerage accounts where you can invest in stocks, but I'm pretty sure you have to do it. They're not doing it for you. You're doing it yourself. You just have access to that in your on your online account, and then you can waive that fee, of course, by keeping at least 10,000 in there at all times, basically. And then this one, um, I guess this is really the basic one, even though it's not called basic. You don't get any checks. That's the only difference, and the fee is $10 instead of 12, and you can get around that by direct deposit, having one direct deposit, or uh, maintaining $1,500 in the bank at all times, pretty much. So you know, I wouldn't really advise not having any checks, although you can pay most of your bills um, online, but at the same time, sometimes um, when you want to do direct deposits, different businesses require voided paper checks, so you need to have a check. Um, so I would stay away from that, and I would probably go with the basic banking package, so you can get everything, and you can get checks, you can get your debit card, you get um, you can get uh, online access and everything. So I would stick with that until I had more money, and then and once you have more money, then I probably would skip this one and go to the premium ones. So once you have over a certain amount of money in the bank, then uh, you get different, you get access to different type of accounts, which no fees, and they invest your money for you. You get other benefits, like uh, you can like book trips, you can get points, and, different like different type of programs like travel programs. You have a team of personal wealth advisors. You have financial planning, uh, and so they just kind of cater to you when you have more money in the bank with them. And so most of us won't have this amount. For this one you need 30,000. For this one you need 200,000. So we won't talk about those right now. But in general, where we're focused on what we would probably be focusing on, especially if it's your first account, is the basic banking package, and then once you have more money, you can move up to this one. Because at each level, when you can keep a certain amount of money in the bank, which we talked about it on previous um, videos, it's not really that great to keep your money in the bank because they don't pay that much interest. But if you do have to have a bank account to pay your bills, and there are other banks where you can pay the bills. You can have all these same benefits, but you just it's no fees. But they're usually online banks, and you can't like just walk into them and get your money out when you need it, or when you want to talk to somebody. It has to be over the phone. Can't be in person. So those are checking accounts, and then you also have savings accounts, which are pretty much, you know, we discussed it before. Major banks usually um, they don't provide that much interest, so and sometimes they charge you, but you can get around it by having a combined balance of 1,500 or having a deposit, direct deposit, like that goes into your account monthly. Usually you would get a savings account when you open a checking account too, because sometimes you want money, you want to be able to put money aside and not have it in your checking account where your bills are coming out of. So you can have it, but since you're only getting 0.05, if we view these rates, you're only getting 0.05 on all balances, no matter you could have $1 million in the bank, they're still only giving you this. So, but you want to have it anyway so you can put money there for like the short term, or put the money there so that it won't be in your checking account. And sometimes you might forget um, or miscalculate how much money you need in your checking account for your bills. So sometimes you want to put money to the side that won't accidentally go out, to a company or even you spending it. Um, so I usually put money in here and then I transfer it to another savings account or money market account that's going to give me more interest. Um, and so usually you want to check it in the savings. Um, let's see, and then we talked about CDs before, and we haven't talked about IRAs yet, but this is just basically for your first bank account. You need a checking and a savings, and if you want it in a bank that you can walk into, it's going to be Citibank, Wells Fargo, Chase, and they're all going to be pretty much around the same. Okay, that's it for this video.